thinking? You better take another look at the motherfucking chessboard. Beats by meal. It's black. It ain't no passes if it's action, he gon' pay his toll. It ain't no rapping, when they catch him, they gon' take his soul. This paper stacking, ain't no capping, I can't make it fold, but I can take his hoe. Make her cold, make her play the role till the Jaeger soul. She don't get to spin a nickel. These niggas dream of bricks, but they ain't shit until you flip them. Only difference is I put the thirsty bitch to swallow pickle. Keep your discipline and work the shit again until it triple. Real trapper.
Alright, one time for the players, two times for the game. Read between the lines, you see how we feel about the haters. It's game time, and I'm your host, Uptown Black. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for me so you can pick up this game every time I drop it. Now let's go ahead and get into it. So, everybody know what's going on in terms of with the YFN, YSL situation coming to hopefully a close, a peaceful close. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, y'all know about the current events. Lucci and Thug done pieced it up. Now, the type of background I come from, the type of people I come up around, it's gonna be kind of like a conflict of the heart and mind when it come to where you gonna stand on this issue, right? So, for me, it's like this. I understand both sides of the spectrum. I also understand the bigger picture. You dig what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into it, though.
It's clear, but now that's all in the real. My future brighter than the ice in my ear. I tell them ain't nobody nice as I am. For real. Yeah. For real. No. I'm a mean up.
Alright, so some people gonna feel like this was too public. You dig what I'm saying? Same club, slapping hands, with everything that happened. You know what I'm saying? It do seem like a bit much, but at the same time, this whole situation was so much talked about in the public that you damn near gotta have some part of the peace accord be done in public. You know what I'm saying? Plus, overall, it's a good look for young artists in the city of Atlanta, and it's a good look for young street niggas in the city of Atlanta that want to be molding young street niggas in the city of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That said, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody felt like this was too public. You know what I mean? And then you got other people that's gonna feel like way too much happened, that even if you gonna squash the beef, this ain't how you do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta consider, everything that done happened in the past. And anytime you have a situation like this, you're gonna have some people that's gonna be for it, you're gonna have some people that's against it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how Woody feel.
Bitch, come play with me. Come play with me. You feel me? I don't want no smoke though. Cause I'm talking out of aggression and anger cause I'm hurt. I'm hurt for all the ones that don't lost their life. I'm hurt for all the families that don't know what happened to their kids. I'm hurt for all the innocent people that have got involved and lost their life. I'm hurt for that. I wouldn't be hurt if Thug would have squashed the beef with Gunna. If he would have squashed the beef with me. If he would have squashed the beef with Yak. If he would have squashed the beef with anybody. But due to the facts, you want to squash the beef with Lucci. Lucci, this ain't got nothing to do with you, my nigga. I'm just bringing your name up. You feel what I'm saying? To make a point. You know what I mean? I don't want y'all to beef. I don't want y'all to take each other's life. I don't want y'all niggas to go to jail. I want y'all niggas to motivate us.
Alright, so to somebody that don't come from a certain background, like, that might even sound like foolishness, because if you don't really know what you listening to catch the perspective, you might feel like Woody is encouraging the bullshit to keep going on. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't how I see it. I respect that perspective. You dig what I'm saying? Cause like I said, it don't be about what you do all the time. Even in extreme situations like this, where it ain't really no good way to do it, or no bad way to do it, but it gotta be done. You still gotta be mindful of everything that happened in these situations. You feel me? Like he mentioned, you got people that lost their life behind this shit. You got people who ain't never coming home behind this shit. You got people that did shit that they can't take back behind this shit. Made mistakes and bad choices that they gotta live with forever, even if they didn't get caught. Like, I mean, you gotta know this shit is real beyond just cause you get caught. You know what I'm saying? And it was a part on there that I didn't get where Woody was basically saying like he down with the peace, but we ain't gonna eat together. And again, you know what I'm saying? It's like this. If we gonna push this shit past just being street niggas, right? This shit was a war. And wars come to an end at some point. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is when a peace treaty gets struck, it's not just that the bullets stop flying. You feel what I'm saying? When a peace treaty gets struck, it's money exchanging hands. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit is a part of the process. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, you know, you kind of gotta accept that part of it if you want that part of the process. If you gotta accept that part of the process if you want the greater outcome at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, now with that being said, right, I do disagree with what Woody said about I wouldn't have been hurt if he squashed the beef with me and Gunna and yada yada yada, right? I get where that come from, them was your day ones, but at the same time, I saw a piece of another interview with Thug where I gotta agree with what Thug was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can have a mutual respect for Lucci because they was ops. Everything they did to each other in regards to each other was what they were supposed to do while they was busy treating each other as ops, right? But Woody, Yak, however you pronounce it, Gunna, them niggas out told on Thug. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different ball game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, like I said, man, I can understand how niggas feel. I understand where niggas coming from. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, the bigger picture gotta kick in, man.
I think this is huge for the city. The city needs this, first and foremost.
And a nigga gotta set an example for the young nigga. You feel me? Cause if they don't see that shit, I ain't gonna never change. Shit, I got a son. You feel me? I don't want him to grow up like that. You feel me?
So there it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the bigger picture right there in your face. You know what I'm saying? Again, I ain't the one to tell niggas how to feel once blood been shed, especially once life been lost. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, the niggas who blessed to be alive and free and don't got no cases hanging over their head and shit like that, at some point, they gotta look away from where it started and look at where it's going. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas got kids and shit. And for me, one of the worst things to see is, particularly among young black men, is you got these hoods beefing with each other generationally. And when you ask the new youth, the new life out of every generation, man. Why y'all don't get along with them niggas down the street? They don't know. They can't even tell you. It been going on so long, they was born into it. Now, these niggas been beefing for 10 plus years. So you know what time it is if this shit don't get put to an end, don't get put to a cease here, right? With all that said, I got a question for any nigga, any group of niggas, gang, hood, block, whatever y'all want to call yourself, that's caught up in an ongoing beef that they cost niggas their life in the penitentiary, what have you, and the shit been going on for 5-10 years or more, right? At what point do niggas decide that they love their kids more than they hate the niggas on the other side? Game time.
I just ain't checking on them, time to put the pressure on them. Ain't with the play, get out the way, else we stepping on them. And they done let the blessing turn into a lesson on them. That second guessing got them feeling like I'm flexing on them. I just ain't checking on them, time to put the pressure on them. We finna up the standard, time to raise the bar. It ain't gonna happen till you act like who you think you are. Your people need you, you a leader, who gon' drive the car?